Caz Parker for MMH, the home of rock radio. And today I'm joined by, hello, Scott.
Hello there.
Hello. Joined by Scott, Andy, Wayne, and Oz from the fantastic This House We Built. We've got together today because you're going to be, well, mainly because you're going to be getting out and about soon, supporting a few support slots for the legend that is Danny Vaughan. So, well, thanks for catching it with me. How are you doing? Tell everybody where you are.
Oh, good.
We're in the doghouse,
Yeah,
aren't we?
in the doghouse.
Yeah, we're normally in the doghouse, but
Yeah.
that's how we isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I hear that it's in the bottom of a garden and it looks very cool to me. Just not so warm at the moment, but you know, you'll survive. You've all got your winter woolies on, so I'm sure we'll be all right.
We are in Yorkshire. So, yeah.
It's roasting where I am. I've got the heating on and everything. It's crazy. So I'm in the opposite situation. I'm dying. So loads to talk about at the moment. So we'll cover pretty much all of it today, as much as we can anyway. So first of all, I want to talk about Danny Vaughan because that's how this kind of came about. Because I rate Danny Vaughan as probably one of the best songwriters and performers that I know. So when he messaged me and said, I've come across this band and I really rate them. What can you do to help? I was like, you know what? I'm going to say yes straight away. I will help because I rate Danny Vaughan and I don't think he would have put something shite in my inbox. So I already knew I was going to do something and I already thought interview and get you some airplay and stuff. So yeah, I mean, we will talk about your debut album, but first of all, how did it come about for you guys with Danny? How did you meet him and how did he get involved?
Yeah, well, yeah, we've always got. Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah. Basically, I've been to see Taiketo a number of times, probably 6 or 8 times back in the day. So I've been a big fan from kind of Don't Come Easy album. Yeah. And I bum rushed his show once when I was about 22 years old. Got up on the mic with him, and I thought I was going to get launched by one of the bouncers, and they left me. I sang half a song with him, and then jumped back in, and that was kind of cool. Oh, and then about a year, that was last year, he was playing a private show in Whitby.
Yeah.
My sister got some tickets, a couple of tickets. We went to see him, and he was encouraging everyone to sing along. So I started wailing and bawling like I do.
Yeah.
And
annoying him.
Yeah. And as luck would have it, our album had actually just been mastered that week. So I thought I'm going to be cheeky monkey and take him the album on a little stick, a memory stick. So at the end of the gig, I gave him this memory stick and just said, dude, love your music, blah, blah, blah. Big fan, a lot of influence on this here memory stick. So, have a listen if you can, if you get a chance. And then, he kind of got back and was like, shit, this is good. And I was like, really? So that's kind of how we sort of started.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, do you know what? I think I saw that you'd said, which one is it? Fly Me Up to the Moon was really heavily influenced by Taiketo. And funnily enough, that's his favourite song as well. So I guess it's resonated with him. So that's good, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really good. So you're going to be supporting him at Newcastle, Sheffield and Bradford. So that's good. Have you seen him do the acoustic set before then?
Yeah,
we did.
He played in here.
Yeah, he played in here. No
way. That's wicked.
That was another crazy thing. I was like, Danny Vaughan's walking up my garden with a guitar. And Melissa, it's like, is this really happening? But yeah, and that was a really, really cool night.
That's sort of how we ended up on the tour with him. We sort of did we played a little bit and watched him play, and he was like, let's do something. And then
that's fab.
You guys have been talking, Scott and Danny have been talking a lot, and he's we're a lot really.
Yeah.
He's massive. He's like our number 1 fan.
Yeah.
He's great.
Not a bad fan.
Not a bad fan to have. No.
Definitely a good person to have on your side. Absolutely. So you've also, right, I was trying to check out everything you've been doing. I saw you performed at Rockmantic and at the Stedmere Musical Fireworks Spectacular, and you booked for Crawfest, and because of Rockmantic, booked for Call of the Wild 2023. I will definitely be at that, so I'll be working there as well. So you definitely see me there. So lots of stuff happening. But you are still dead new to a lot of people. So let's have a little bit of a kind of chance to tell people what they could expect from This House We Built show. Let's sell it to them so that they get tickets and they come and see you, because that's the whole point.
We're actually a fan.
What can we expect?
What can we expect?
Shed building.
Shed builder.
Yeah, like,
Nice bit of pottery.
Yeah.
you got a pottery class.
Possibly some of those, them spoons they make in Wales.
Oh, yeah.
Could be them, yeah.
Get some spoons. Yeah, do that thing with the washboard as well. That'll be fun.
No, hopefully we're trying to go for just a good old-fashioned sing-along anthem type songs, which kind of what we wanted to get across on the album, really. Even if you haven't heard the songs enough, it's kind of one of them that you hope, after a couple of a verse and a chorus, and if you're seeing us live, that you'll be able to join in and just sing along, that sort of thing, and just get everyone going, really. So it's kind of that. I think we're quite big on the audience participation, trying to get them involved.
Yeah.
And just putting on a good show, really, and just playing some good rock and roll.
Well, there you go. A great rock and roll show. So people, when you watch this interview, go and
Great beards.
Yeah, dancing. We've got a dancer as well.
beards, dancing. I mean, what more could we ask for? Nothing, really, could we? So, so my advice, people, is if you haven't checked out the album, go and do it. And certainly go and check out a show. If you can make it to one of the support slots, brilliant. If not, keep an eye on the socials. I'm sure there'll be more coming as well, won't there? So shall we talk about this album? I've mentioned it a couple of times. So debut album, self-titled. It was only released last month, wasn't it? Along with the first single, Fair Weather Friend, which is also the opening track. Am I fact-checked correctly?
Yeah,
correct.
That's all right. Brilliant. So, okay, I read that you've been described by Rock Fiend as being the best unsigned rock release you'll hear this year. And they also said the best hidden gem on the market. And he calls you 4 ridiculously talented musicians, which is really nice, isn't it? Pretty fresh. Yeah, and Fireworks. Fireworks magazine also said it's brilliant. It's good to hear something fresh that varies from the norm. So lots of high praise there indeed. So how are you guys feeling about the album release and how it's been received?
Everyone's really received it really well. I mean, we did more this morning, didn't we? Some Power Play magazine got back in touch with us, doing like a spread. Is it in this month?
Yeah, I think apparently we've got a really good review in.
Got a 9 out of 10 for that one as well.
That's all right. Why did they drop the 1? Outrageous. You'll have to get some feedback. What would have given us that extra 1 to get us to a 10? But you know what? 9 out of 10, brilliant. You can't complain about that, can you?
It's been really humbling, hasn't it? Really,
yeah, very much.
The amount of, I'm sure it'll come later on down the road, but at the minute, it's just been everyone's just been great. The reviews have been fantastic, beyond our wildest dreams. Like even down to playing with Danny, doing all the things that in such a short period of time. What's happened? It's just incredible. We literally are humbled and very lucky, really, to get as far as we are now. But who knows? Hopefully with the album coming out, people like it. See what happens. Go from there, really.
For sure.
The magazines and radio stations have been so nice. That's just really nice. But then when we did the album launch, just the people who watched us are coming up and telling us their favourite songs, and they've heard it. They've been playing it that day, or they've just amazing, cool. Coming up and saying they love lyrics to that song, and people even messaging us privately saying, "Oh, that that Your Old Haunt song was a great. Fly Up to the Moon's a beautiful song." I think it's just like it's hard to believe it's so loved by most random people you don't know. Obviously, you hear it from friends and family. Oh, you're great.
Yeah, but, and you never know where they're just humouring you, do they? You always think, if it's your friends and family, you have that niggle that says, "Hope they're not just thinking, good job, little buddy. Keep going." You need to hear it. Yeah, exactly. You need to hear it. And do you know what? To hear it from your musical heroes as well, that's a really good start, I've got to say. Because it's not like you've never done this before. It's just this is a new band, isn't it? So, and the timing's good. Music's doing well. There's so many gigs to go to. There's so many festivals. So,
Hopefully,
hopefully, that's what we want to.
I think the good thing as well, there's that USP about this band is we've got 4 singers in this band, which is incredible, and everyone gets to go, everyone gets a chance. Andy's sung 2 on the album. Oz has got 1. We haven't got Wayne in there yet, because maybe next album we'll get Wayne.
Wayne's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Look, he's shaking his head, but it's obviously not true. Not a place made.
Yeah, it's got a solo already. Yeah.
So all right then, what's your favourite track, each of you? Or what's your favourite track to play live?
Start from you, Oz.
Oh, right, okay.
Pressure. Is this like choosing your favourite child if I asked an awkward question?
Yeah.
Or
Don't neglect anyone's song. I love playing Dead Man's Shoes. It's the section, so everyone listens to it. It's when it sort of goes from, sort of changes like 2 songs in one.
Yeah.
Epic solo.
Did you didn't pick that up from the film, did you, Dead Man's Shoes? Because that's a blooming epic film, an epic cult classic.
I didn't hear about that film until after we'd written it, and then we were actually on holiday, me and the missus, and it was in a cabinet, and it was like, whoa, there's a film here, Dead Man's Shoes. Obviously, we had to go and watch it. It was a cracking film, yeah. So,
it's insane. It's dark though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But shame it is. Anyway, carry on. Who else? What other favourites do we have here?
Walk the Line for me.
Yeah, okay. Actually, that's one of my favourites. Yeah, I've written down Walk the Line. There she stands. They're my favourites. Already got favourites. There you go.
Yeah, picked your favourites. Excellent. Yeah, I think I love Fly Me Up to the Moon, because I written that was written about my nana who passed away a long time ago with dementia. So, and that kind of wrote itself, that song. It was a bit of a weird one, but Dead Man's Shoes as well for me. That's kicks some ass, doesn't it, when we play it live, so that's cool.
I like playing them all.
You can't. Your favourite is
probably then I'm going to say Fair Weather Friend, because I get to use the talk box.
Yeah, nice. And also, it's the opening track, and it is a banger, because you always got to pick a banger to open the album, haven't you? So
it starts with him. The whole album starts with Andy.
I'm sorry about that.
There you go. Own it, love it. Okay, so of all the things that you have been getting up to recently, have you got a favourite thing that's happened? Or the best thing? Because I know it's a short history, really, but there's got to be something that's like.
I think what's happened. I found a quid under the couch tonight.
I found a plectrum.
I think the playing with Danny.
Yeah.
Was one of the biggest things so far. It's just been incredible. You know, when he came and did this, and it's one of them. You know, it's like you grew up listening to that sort of music, all that sort of stuff, and then, like Scott said, walking down your garden, and then the next minute you sat playing a few tunes with him, and it's just incredible. You know, and I know it's like the, meet your idol sort of thing, but it just genuinely.
It was incredible.
It was just a special night, wasn't it? It was just a really good night.
Because I think all our friends and family were all into Ty Kettle back in the day as well. You girls to jump in a car and rock up somewhere. So
I think that's the
everyone who was there. There was about 40, 50 people there wanted that night, and everybody was singing all his songs, and he was bouncing off. And it would be one of those.
And he sung a few of ours.
Yeah, and that was
unbelievable. He took the time out and learned a couple of our tunes, which was really special. So
they're on YouTube, aren't there? There's a couple on there if anybody wants to check them out.
That's mine anyway.
Yeah. We're not on that, sorry.
Definitely. No, do you know what? There's no substitute really for when your heroes become your friends, and you start thinking, because it all sort of, I think, people are more accessible perhaps than they were back in the day when we were teenagers, but and they were just posters on the wall back then, and you think to yourself, how's this happened? How am I like just sitting chatting with like these people, and they consider themselves my friends as well? And I do have pinch me moments sometimes when I think about it too hard, but quite right. I have been following Taiketo since I found out about him a long time ago. You couldn't even get Don't Come Easy, could you, in this country for a long time? It took me ages. I could get Strength in Numbers, but I couldn't get Don't Come Easy. In fact, do you know what? That reminds me, you've released it on cassette as well.
Yeah.
That's so cute as well. Because the thing is, I think we need a movement to bring back the Sony Walkman.
Yeah. Well, we sell them as well, don't we? We've got a load of them on eBay, so if anyone wants one.
Yeah. Buy the tape, get a free Sony Walkman so you can actually play it. Go retro.
Yeah.
Why not? Absolutely. Although, lest we forget the nightmare of them chewing up the little in your machine.
You get a free pencil with it though, so you get a free pencil. So,
yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, for any of the young people watching this, they won't know what we're talking about, but tough luck. So okay then. Like I say, you've been busy, you've got stuff coming up. Is there anything that we don't know about that you could potentially tell us? Like, I like a bit of an exclusive or a secret reveal on MMH interviews. So it'd be nice if there was something.
Oh yeah, video. Yeah, we can. Yeah,
go for it.
Go on. We've filmed our music video for "Fly Me Up to the Moon."
Oh,
which will be coming out. Well, we're not sure when.
Yeah.
We haven't confirmed it, but
the 2nd of December.
we have. It was a while back now. We filmed it, obviously, when the weather was better. But
yeah.
Obviously, you can't be like every month we bring something out.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for the right time, but that's going to be the next single. So there's your exclusive.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. That's good. Good to know.
It's like,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul did the video. Incredible on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to getting that out, and we're getting that out the day before we do Newcastle. So we're really looking forward. It's going to be good times. Yeah.
Good. It gives you some extra to kind of just promote just before the gigs. So yeah, I think that'll be a very, very popular release. So that's good, isn't it? Because I think that will resonate with a lot of people as well. So
hopefully
yeah. It'll be a Christmas #1.
You never know. Stranger things have happened, Rage Against the Machine, all of that. So you never know. We could just do it. We could just get a proper rock band up there.
People doing a little magic for us, haven't we, as well?
Oh yeah, in the background.
Yeah, people doing magic in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you need. That is what you need. All right then. So
not actual magic.
No idea.
There's stuff I don't even know about.
David Blaine.
So it's not magic like pulling a string of sausages out your sleeve or something. Just
always
algorithms and things. A rabbit out of a hat.
It's hard to keep what's going on. There's so much. It's like the ball's just every day there's a message, every day there's an email. And you're like, oh right, this person's heard the album, this person's heard the album, this person, you're like.
Yeah, when we did the album launch, there's a guy came up and he said, "Oh, I'm from Germany. I had to be there for your. I love Fly Me Up to the Moon, and I had to be there for your album launch." And it was just like, "What? You've come from here?" It was just like, wow, absolutely.
Oh, that's lovely. People are already traveling from all over the world.
Well, one person anyway.
We'll say people. We'll round it up. And there will be more, I'm sure. All right then. So should we start with some random ones? Well, they're not always random. Some of them are just normal, but they'll get more random as we go because I like to build you up to this. And you said you wanted them, so you started it now. So okay, has anybody had an embarrassing moment on stage?
You didn't do that, did you? By the sounds of that, that's you, Ars.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not coming to me first.
Yeah, you've got to confess it now as well.
Is there a few?
I mean, there's ones when I've been singing and guitar, and then there's ones where
we need to apologise.
I'm really sorry for everybody that saw.
Yeah,
I've thrown up on stage, but I was ill. I wasn't drunk or anything.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's quite bad. That's quite embarrassing.
But it's gone the other way as well.
You are.
I once played a full set in the band that I was in. I was that pissed, shall we say? And I was loving it. It was the best gig I ever did. But I played the whole set without plugging my guitar in.
Shut up.
Didn't really like it. Still the drummer kicked me.
How did no one tell you though?
Well, I don't know.
Because I blame them. I blame everyone else. I mean, sure.
I'd been on a bit of a bender that day, and it was a good gig.
Your best gig ever. You weren't plugged in.
I'm going to say one now, but it wasn't me. It was nothing to do with me.
All right.
It was his first ever gig.
Oh, why is it always me?
The drummer counted 4 in. 1, 2, 3. The drumstick flew out of his hand, snapped his string.
Yeah, straight in my guitar. Yeah, my first ever gig.
What are the chances of that happening there as well? That's insane.
I was nervous enough and literally stood there like this, and then it blew, literally broke 2 of my strings, and then the drummer's going, "Come on!" And I'm going, "What?"
Oh my God. And you were plugged in this time as well. That would have been the time to not be plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. Unfortunately, that gig.
Me and Scott were in a covers band called the Village Idiots, so that sort of says you.
Yeah.
I think one of Scott's famous ones was you want to use indoor fireworks.
Oh yeah.
So I played this festival and used indoor fireworks.
We didn't tell anybody before we did it.
It's like find indoor fireworks, and you played it and went. Shh. And it wasn't at the anyway. They weren't indoor fireworks.
So yeah.
In the park as well, and we were in a band called Rhythm Wave. There was 20 of us in like a samba band, and I was so excited to be at Tea in the Park. It was just a massive gig.
Oh yeah.
In like a minibus, and as the gates opened, you couldn't see in the minibus, so like people didn't know whether we were Alanis Morissette. Could have been.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got in there. I was so giddy when we first started. I had this little like small. It is very ironic. I had this small drum, and it had 3 beaters on. And the first smack I did, I smashed 2 of the beaters off. So I had to play the full gig with 1 beater, just being sort of like.
Just do it 3 times as fast.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
There's a few random embarrassing things. All right then. So, have any of you?
Worse one.
You thought of another one? Did you say?
No.
Sure you haven't done anything.
Says you'll do anything. You'll be embarrassed. It's a profession.
You don't have to have done anything embarrassing. That moment could still be to come, but it might happen eventually. Someone might fall off a stage, and nowadays everyone's got their video cameras at the ready. So, you know. It's all captured and you can relive it again over and over. Treat. All right then. So we talked about musical heroes, but have you ever met any of you ever met a musical hero that's actually made you really starstruck and go fanboy?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Did you? I've met loads of people. I've met Dave Grohl, I've met Lemmy. None of them made me starstruck at all.
What? Would there be anybody that would? Is there anyone that you'd think, well, if I met them, I'd definitely be like,
Jesus. I met Jesus. He would. Yeah.
But Santa, the real Santa.
He's not real.
I met Doug Pinnick out at King's X because they're one of my massive influences, and I was a bit like, wow, yeah, because he's a dude. He's a force to be reckoned. So,
yeah, but
he was a cool dude.
He is a cool dude.
I was just like, because, well, it's like when you meet Danny as well. You listen to these guys forever, you know, and to meet him in the flesh is cool, isn't it?
Well, me was Nathan Gray from Boy Sets Fire.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but
band Boy Sets Fire. Check them out.
Okay, will do.
And yeah, I'm obsessed with him, the singer. He's like one of my heroes. Like,
yeah.
As a vocalist.
The stalking level, really, isn't it?
Stalking level,
yeah. Yeah. So
actual stalking level, I love him.
You never told us this.
So yeah, I met him once at a gig and got him to I took every album they did, and he looked very impressed, making them sign every one of them. But walking away very good. Hey up.
It's been what though?
Mum, sorry.
I still think it's nice to go a bit fanboy or fangirl. I just think there's something quite cute about it. It always happens eventually, I think, because so many people are really down to earth, and you meet them and you pinch yourself afterwards. And like we said about Danny, you know, how do we get close to these people that were our heroes? But I still love it sometimes when I have a bit of a moment going, hi, and I just don't know what to say. I mean, being sober is not always handy with things like that, but yeah. There's a couple of bits. Joe Elliott was one for me. I looked at it. He's so tall as well, and he's really intimidating, but I'm sure he's lovely. But I was a bit like, he's such a rock star. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Just be yourself, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, sometimes when you come around, Wendy, I just get all a bit giddy, you know.
Oh, there you go, then. That's.
You are very cool.
Yeah, but you are what you are, aren't you?
You ooze coolness.
Perfect. So, right then, oozing coolness. So if someone was going to play you in the film of your life, who would you pick? You can pick anyone, doesn't matter. There's no limit to this budget and no limit to who we ask.
Chunk from
You could have
Goonies.
Alice Morissette.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chunk from Goonies for me.
Oh, I love Chunk from Goonies.
He's
Thought it could be Alice Morissette.
Yeah, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, why not?
For me, Muhammad Ali, I think.
Yeah.
Great. Go for it. You can pick anyone you want. That's the rules here. Whoever you like.
I would have. Yeah, he's one guy I would have liked.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
You see, there you go. That
nothing to do with music.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't really have to be. Actually, I did say musical heroes, but you know what? If he would make you have a minor fanboy moment, that would be. It's always nice to know who that would be. So who have we got left? Oz, did you give me one? Who's going to play you?
De Niro.
Orlando Bloom.
There you go, Orlando Bloom. That'll do. We'll have him. So if any of them are watching right now, they could perhaps build that into their schedules for the future.
Yeah.
Maybe after next year when things have gone wildly crazy and you'll have even more stories for them to do. All right then. So. It's all right then. Superhero powers then. If you could have any superhero power.
Sorry, say again.
Any superhero power you like, if you could have any of them, which one would you pick?
The Spider-Man arm.
Oh, okay. Just the arm.
That's not rude. Spider-Man.
Fly.
Yeah.
Flight.
What? Just his arm?
Flight.
Just his arm. Yeah. It'd be no good with his legs.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. You'd be sticking the walls and stuff.
Just one arm.
Yeah, just
one.
Yeah, I don't know really.
No, I think that'll do because that's like that. Well, you could have two. I think you might need both of them.
Flight.
Flight.
Right, flying, boring.
What?
Superpower. Yeah. I think flight would be the that would be the good one.
No, you can't. I've got it.
Well, I could stick to your leg, couldn't I? With the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What about invisibility?
No,
that went down well, didn't it? That went down really well.
No, invisibility would be great. You could mess around with loads of stuff. You could just go invisible, draw a moustache on whoever you want, shave someone's beard off. Unplug a guitar so there's no sound. I don't know, you could do all sorts, nick some money. Just saying.
What would your superpower be, Caz, then?
Oh God.
Fire it back to you.
Why don't I have the answer to this already? I think I'd like time control. Some sort of like pause time so you could have a nap.
That film Click.
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
What are you doing?
Seen that one where he does that to his boss? He pauses it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What the hell?
Sorry, he's been drinking. But it is a really good film. So if you haven't seen it, Click.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's that. So I have a little device, so I can just pause time, and then it's a bit like invisibility, I guess. You could go and mess with stuff. You could have a really long nap and come back refreshed. In fact, yeah, I'm stealing stuff from another interview I did because someone else suggested. Then you could go fill your pint up as well and go back and sit in the same position. And no, you'd never have to buy a drink, would you? Because it'd just be the never-ending pint.
Yeah,
it saves you money all round and everything, and you get more sleep. So yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with time control. I like it. That's mine.
That wins.
That wins. Yeah, that's better. It's better than Spider-Man's arm.
No, I quite like that. I think that'd be quite good. I don't think it'd get in the way at all. You could just and swing everywhere. I like it. It's a good one. All right, should we do? Oh, actually, I'm going to do a who in the band as we've got a whole band together. So, which member of the band?
Scott.
Don't know what I'm going to say yet. Which member of the band is most likely to hurt themselves in a humiliating sexual accident?
Scott.
What? Humility?
Well, just anything really.
Yeah.
Scott.
It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Ain't the smallest one and stuff.
Well, it's true.
Danger Mouse.
I'm afraid if that's what the votes say, if the vote has been cast and it's you, then it's you. I'm afraid you just got to live with it.
Bless him.
Doesn't have to have happened already. It just has to be the person most likely. So that's the question, and that was the answer.
I hope you don't.
All right, let's do a few would you rathers then, because I do like a would you rather, and I think it's always good when there's a band together. So would you rather, and they're all simple answers, there's no right answer because it's all wrong, really. Would you rather cry every time you have sex or burp every time someone kisses you?
Oh, you can't burp if somebody kisses you.
You never complain when I kiss you.
No,
Well, he's not burping either by the sound of it, so that's good.
No. I haven't kissed you yet, though.
Cry for me.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, I already do.
Yeah, I'll have to cry because
Cry.
We're all going for crying, so you're all soppy boys. I get it. So, all right then. Would you rather have ball bags for eyelids or a willy for a nose?
Go on, Andrew.
Willy
You
for
go
a nose.
first.
Willy for a nose.
Straight in there with the willy. I like it.
Ball bags for eyelids.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be my superhero. I'll be Cockface.
Cock face. Yeah, you can fire out jizz at will. I don't know.
You can borrow me Spider-Man arm.
Yeah. You just pin them up.
Yeah, just from the nose. Anyone going for ball bags? Come on, any takers?
I can't see the benefit of ball bags.
No,
Well, it doesn't have to be a benefit. Would you rather? So, what's the benefit? What's the benefit of your cock nose versus your ball bag eyes? Then are you going for cock nose?
You have to walk around like that to see things, though.
You might have to lift them up a bit. Depends on how
nose.
big they are.
Yeah,
Nose.
I don't know if I could do a cock on my nose though.
Balls in your face and a cock on your nose.
Yeah,
It's
You
just
can
all
just
wrong.
split your ball bag up and just have a quick peek. Can't you? I'm going ball bags.
Go for ball bags.
It's just bad genetics, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really.
Your ball bags would be internal, really, wouldn't they, if you met it out?
Well, that's right. If you had ball bags, because your balls go in anyway, but behind your eyes. So yeah, I'd have ball bags.
Yeah.
But you'd have to be cold, otherwise they'll pop out.
Are you 3 ball bags then? You gotta go
Ball bags and one cock nose. Yeah. That's the title of your next album: 3 ball bags and 1 cock nose.
Ball bags.
All right then. The finale, the grand finale, is my favourite question in the whole world, the weirdest thing you'll ever be asked. And you said you watched my Rachel Bolan interview, so you've already seen it. But would you rather have 12-inch belly button? Sorry, a 12-inch belly button that sways to the music, or accordions for legs?
12-inch belly button.
Really?
Yeah.
It's swaying to the music. I think it's quite a nice idea.
A 12-inch belly. Where did that question come from?
What were you smoking?
12-inch. That'd be cool.
It's not 12 inches wide. It's 12 inches long.
When you lay down, you
curl
can
up
put,
in it and sleep.
you can put a pint in it. You can put
No. It's not 12 inches wide. It's 12 inches long. It's coming out and swaying to the music.
Oh, I see. What, like a worm?
Yeah, like a really big worm.
I think I've got my friend's got a belly button
Well,
exactly the same.
Stop it.
I'm gonna fire one back.
No.
What?
My friend's got a belly button like that, and he was showing me the other day, and he was coming out with the
12
gents.
inches?
Yeah, coming out with the gents, and he got it stuck under the like the thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
Stay where you are.
Don't show.
Yeah, well, he got it stuck under the
Don't show that.
Show me. That can't be a oh, shut up.
It's a belly button. So there you go. You must have asked someone that before, and they thought, well,
I thought you got a pixel option on you.
Yeah.
For a wee while, I actually thought there was going to be an insanely long belly button that was going to make an appearance then for the first time on one of my interviews. But it's not quite to be. Almost, though. Almost. I like it. All right, then. To round off, because we are running low on time, what would be the dream achievement for the band? So if you can go as big, bold and brash as you like, because this is just, it's Make-A-Wish time, essentially.
Download Festival main stage.
That would be wicked, wouldn't it?
I've dreamt of that all my life when it was Monsters of Rock.
Yeah.
Almost like I had crazy dreams about it and then woken up going, and I have had a few crazy dreams over the years of thinking I was playing on that stage. So that would be a pinnacle moment. I would
maybe first unsigned band to play.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Well, no, hang on. This is the dream achievement. So maybe you'll have a record deal and, be headlining. Way.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Let's go big and bold and brash.
Yeah.
Let's get a deal first.
Yeah. We don't need one of them.
That's something that we've to mention as well, that we've not really said a lot, that we've been in all these magazines and a lot of reviews and feedback, is to remind people and those who are potentially watching we are unsigned. So all the help we get from people is much appreciated. So
yeah, that would be
appreciate.
So that's the first stage.
First
stage gets signed up subliminally. All right, then. Well, listen, thank you so much, Scott, Andy, Wayne, and Oz, for catching up with me. This has been fab. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And, what I would say to people is go out and listen to the album, first thing. Also, go and buy tickets to one of the shows. Keep an eye on the socials because there'll be more getting announced. But if they can make it to any of the Danny Vaughan ones as well, they're going to get more than one fantastic act for their money as well. So definitely do that. But thank you so much. It's been fab. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
me, you thank you.
All the best.
Fabulous. Do it again. Hello.
Yeah. You cut us all out. What was going on there?
Absolutely brilliant. That's ridiculous. Oh, funny. I've recorded that now. So yeah, thanks for that. I love the props. You could have had them ready in advance if you'd known. Keep in touch because I'll do my best to get you airplay and stuff. So, and as and when things happen, you never know, this time next year, Rodney, we might all be millionaires. Yeah, you might be.
Mums too.
Yeah, we might be doing another interview talking about the headline slot you've got to download. Who knows? But
and all the problem with his cock on his nose as well.
Yeah. Well, right, I'm gonna have to go because I've now got more content, and you know what? I'm now thinking I'm gonna have to edit some of this into the other bit because it's all good content. You're making me work really hard because I'm not very good at editing. So
just do a shot where you go edit it and then it goes into
I'll just see if I might. It can't be that hard, can it?
Do this as well, which I've seen is really cool. In edits, you go like that. And then you smash it into another one. So you can do that.
Like a TikTok thing. Yeah. Oh, I disappeared completely then.
Hey!
Power of invisibility. That's because this is a fake background. Look at it. Woo!
There you go.
See, that works well with the tattooed hand, doesn't it? I like it.
You've got another one on your other hand, haven't you?
I'm going to make myself disappear again.
He's got a tattoo.
Disappeared.
Do it with your bum.
Do a little intermission music.
Do it with Spider-Man now.
Oh man. See, I told you this is now there's more content now. I'm gonna have to try and edit in. Oh well, I might have to do this might have to be, we might have to do the interview and the outtakes, and this can be like I'll splice them together and go, the interview ended and then we went back on and just chatted shit for a bit longer, and it might just be the best part of it. Right then, I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me get on with the work now. Let me get this sorted so we can put it out and people can enjoy it. So yeah, thank you. Good to meet you all, and I will see you at a show.
Yeah.
Cock no. Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.